Hey there YouTube, Corncob Piper coming at you on a Thursday evening. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. I am smoking, if I can get it lit. I'm smoking tonight out of my Missouri Meerschaum Ozark Mini. And I have packed in here some of Russ's monthly blend from Pipes and Cigars. This is the Fireworks, which was gifted to me by Brother Chris from Black Robe Church. Thanks once again, Chris. It's a nice English blend. It's very, very smoky and rich. The Latakia definitely is the forward note in this tobacco. And it also has a touch of Perique in here as well, which adds a nice, spiciness to your mouth as well. So I'm really, really enjoying this blend. Once I do run out, I definitely plan to pick up some more. This video that I'm doing right now tonight, actually I wanted to do earlier in the week, but I got pretty busy and I wasn't able to do it until tonight. And the reason I'm smoking the Mini, it's about 7:45 in the evening and I am going to bed fairly soon. I just wanted a quick smoke in before I did go to bed. I wake up very, very early for work, so most days I'm up 3 in the morning for work, and go in between, I start work between 4 and 5 in the morning. So 8 o'clock to me on a weekday is pretty late in the evening for me. So before I get started, I just wanted to not really do a shout out, but if you guys haven't checked out Pipe and Music's channel yet, I just got a chance to watch. He was shooting a live video. There's quite a bit, if you're not familiar, quite a bit of civil unrest in Venezuela now, where he's from. They're basically fighting for their freedom. For the right, for democracy, and I just want to let you know, brother, that my thoughts and my prayers are definitely go out to you, man. Try to stay safe. I know that can be scary. He's basically, for all intents and purposes, locked in his house right now, and he's saying that he's hoping the military doesn't come, the army, and drop tear gas in his neighborhood. So things are pretty crazy over there. The only thing that I really know what's going on there has been what I've heard from him. I don't watch TV, and I try best as I can to stay away from watching the news because, in my opinion, they should be called the bad news, because it seems to be these days and age that's all that's ever on the news is something bad, or stuff about celebrities or whatever that I don't really care about. So I choose not to watch TV, follow the news. My leisure time, my entertainment comes from smoking a pipe, watching YouTube, and the occasional movie. But I couldn't even tell you the last time that I watched an actual TV show. So once again, brother, my prayers go out to you. Hope things work out for you and your family and your country. I know it's got to be scary. I know I'd be scared to death right now. So best thoughts going at you. So the main reason for this video, and like I said, I wanted to shoot it earlier in the week, is this past weekend my wife took me on a road trip for my birthday, and we went up, spent a day in Tampa on Saturday, and then Sunday in Orlando. And actually, I take that back. We went up Friday night, stayed overnight in Tampa, spent Saturday morning in Tampa, went over to Orlando, spent the rest of the day in Orlando, and then drove home on Sunday morning. But the cool part about my trip is I have never had the opportunity to go into a brick and mortar store. And there is a pipe tobacco shop in Tampa. It is Edwards Pipe and Tobacco Shop. Now the case is that basically they have a huge cigar humidor in there now. And if it wasn't, what they were telling me was if it wasn't for that cigar humidor, they would have gone out of business, you know, a long time ago. So the main focus there now is cigars, but they do have, you know, half of the building dedicated to pipes. So they sell pipes there. They make their own blends of pipe tobaccos. And, you know, I was pretty excited to go there. So we went in on Saturday morning, and it turns out that there's kind of like a breakfast club that meets there every Saturday morning. You know, they invited me to come back. They basically just sit around, eat breakfast, and smoke a bunch of pipes, and, you know, just do some talking. And it was pretty cool. Now, I definitely was the youngest guy in the room. Everybody else that was there probably has got a minimum of 20 years on me, but that's fine. You know, they were telling some pretty funny stories, making jokes, and, you know, I quite enjoyed myself. And then while I was there, I picked up a couple of their blends. So the first blend that I picked up is called Sir English. This one I have not smoked yet, but it smells really, really good. So I'm looking forward to trying this. The smell of it reminds me a lot of Dunhill Early Morning Pipe. And then they gave me a free bowl to try of this stuff here. It's called Pride of Kings, and this is an aromatic blend. It's got some Virginia's Burley Cavendish in there, and it's topped with something sweet. I can't really pick it out. I do pick up like hints of chocolate and some nuttiness when I'm smoking it, so I enjoyed it enough to, you know, pick up a bag while I was there. Now they don't offer, other than their own blends, a lot of tobacco. They had a few tins. I don't even remember what the tins were, but they're, you know, like any brick and mortar, outrageously priced. So the reason that I picked these two up, however, is I plan on going up there now, you know, at least once a month to that breakfast club and hanging out with those guys. And I'm not sure if it's etiquette, but I would like to believe that it is, that when you're in somebody's pipe shop, you should probably be smoking their stuff. So I picked up that tobacco specifically to smoke, you know, once a month when I do go up to Tampa. And for those of you that smoke cigars, Tampa is also called Cigar City. There's lots of people immigrated from Cuba, Honduras, Nicaragua, the Dominican Republic, you know, Mexico, Puerto Rico. So Ybor City, which is a designated area in the downtown, basically is a you know, couple mile road, 7th Avenue, which is dedicated pretty much to restaurants, bars, and cigar shops. And you can go into all these cigar shops and, you know, watch them hand roll the cigars in front of you. So I picked up several cigars while I was there. I only smoked one during our trip, but it was excellent. And I bought a couple from that shop. I went back the next morning and bought a couple from that shop. We also stopped in one other place, and I believe I picked up one or actually two of their cigars as well. But really neat place, guys. If you're ever in Florida, especially in the Gulf area, you know, I would definitely recommend that you stop and spend some time in Ybor City, checking out the cigar shops and eating some good Latin foods, drink some Cuban coffee, and you know, also check out Edwards Pipe and Tobacco Shop. It's a pretty cool place. I'm pretty excited, you know, that I've met these guys and I'm able to go up there now once a month and basically do some pipe smoking fellowship, I guess would be the word, with these guys, and, you know, get to know them better. And, you know, hopefully try some more of their blends. And, you know, the nice thing about it too is every time I go up there, I'm gonna get a free breakfast out of it too, which is awesome as well. I think it's more like potluck style, so I'll probably end up bringing some food up with me, or grab some bagels or muffins or something before I stop in there also. But, you know, it's pretty neat to actually have finally you know, gone into a pipe shop. I'm always envious of those of you that live, you know, in northern Kentucky, in Cincinnati, you know, who can go into Strauss Tobacconist, or those of you in Chicago, Indiana. I mean, it seems like a lot of the bigger pipe tobacco brick and mortars are up north in the Midwest. So, you know, my plan is to drive up to the Chicago Pipe Show next year, and hopefully I'll get to, you know, take a 75, I-75 up from Florida. I'll be able to stop in Cincinnati and check out Strauss Tobacconist. Get into you know, Chicago, check out some of the brick and mortars there as well. There's one in Indiana, and I can't recall the name of it. It's a big brick and mortar shop, and Hoosier Piper, if you're watching this, maybe you can comment below and refresh me on the name of the big pipe shop in Indiana. And I'm trying to remember what city it's in, and I can't even remember that. I know Mutton Chop Piper did a video. He went in there and actually shot a video of the store, and it looked pretty cool. So I finally popped my cherry, I guess, with going to a brick and mortar pipe store. Definitely looking forward to more. You know, if you guys know of any more you know, cool pipe shops in the Midwest area or anywhere on the drive up 75 from Florida, you know, towards the Chicago, let me know, because I'll make sure to go ahead and stop in those as well. That's really all I got for you guys this evening. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll try to get some videos done over the weekend. There's a couple of VRs that I want to do for the Bean Pipers 100 sub giveaway, and the Hippos got a 208 sub giveaway, and I believe there's one more that I want to do. And so definitely for sure those 3 VRs, and you know, who knows what other video I might decide to shoot. So at any rate, have yourself a good weekend, YouTube, and as always, keep on piping.